the turban made with Asooke, and we're going to, in this tutorial, this is the turban. I'm going to show you how to make it. This is so easy to make. You just need your thread needle, your Asooke, any color you want, and if you have sewing machine, fine, but if you don't have, it's pretty easy. You can use your hand as well to do that. Just make sure you have your scissors and your tape for measurement. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the owner of Scissor Craft. Today I'm going to show us how to make a turban using Asooke. I'll be using this multicolor Asooke today. I have my tape for measurement. I'll be using this red thread for sewing because it's multicolor, so it can go, any color can go for it. And I'll be using my Velcro today for this tutorial, and I have scissors for cutting. So this is the design I will use. So at this point I have this. I just cut out these two pieces. Is 30 inches length and the width is 6 inches, as you can see it here. Some Asooke comes in 7 inches width, some 8, some 9, depending on what you want, but this is 6 inches width, and the length I cut out is 30 inches. So I will use this for the base of the turban. So let's get started. Here I have the 30 inches length and 6 inches width. So at this point I'm going to use my sewing machine to sew this together. If you don't have sewing machine, you can use your hand as well to do the same thing. Just put it like this and you run the thread up here, and that's what you do. I'll do it and I'll show you. This is the Asooke. After joining it together at the middle, then I had to sew the two edges. You see it like this. Then after sewing the two edges, I have to fold this front because this will be our front cap. Then I cut out my Velcro. This is 4 inches Velcro. I have to add it here. This space here is not up to an inch, so you just have to find a way to put it here like this. Then this is the other one. You see this, and this is the front, remember. Then you have to fold it, and this you just have to measure 2 inches here where it ends. Look at it, this is 2 inches. Once you measure it, you slant it and put it. Now this time I have to sew it straight. I have to sew it so that it will hold well. Then I'll do the same thing to this. So after sewing it, and you see that when you close it, it will form this. So after sewing it together, it will look this way. Let me close it and you see it like this. This is what your cap will look like. This is what the front will look like. So at this point I will remove it, I will sew it together, and I will show you. I'll use my machine to sew it together, then I'll show you the next step. So at this point, this is it. I finished sewing the Velcro tape to it, so I will start sewing it. You see the marked place. Then this is how I'll sew it with your needle, like this. You continue like this till you just follow the straight line, the marked place. So you continue in this way. I'm just tracing the line I marked earlier, so you don't need to be confused. It's still the same line I'm following. I'll do this until I get to where I have my Velcro tape. I don't need to cross it. I'll stop there. So at this point I have to drag it together. You drag your rope. So you continue like this. So at this point I'm here, so I'll carefully now I will drag them together, my thread. I'll carefully do this. So after folding your gathers like this, you see the way it is here, like this. Then this is where my thread is coming out from, and I have to, when you close it, you see it this way. So this is what you have, like this. This will be your cap. This is the front part. So here you have it. So at this point I will drag it here. So at this point, having it like this now, you have the excess here. You have to fold it, stylishly fold it in a way it will stay, in a way you like it when you see it yourself. Because here, this part will be the part where you put your design. You can make a heart, you can make any design you want at all, but this one, for the sake of this tutorial, I'll be putting a rose on it. Just it will cover this part you're seeing here, this top part. So at this point I have to fold it. You fold it and tack it so that it will stay. So this is what I'm doing here. I have to put this down, and I'll fold this one down here like this. So after folding it, then I will tack it. But remember, in Asooke you have the hard and the soft ones. This is the soft one, so that's why it's soft. If you get the hard one, you see it will stand. It will be firm. As you're holding it, you see it. It will be hard if you get the hard ones, but this is the soft one. This is soft. This Asooke is really, really soft. So at this point, I have to tack it from underneath. So at this point, this is what it looks like. You have your cap. So this is your cap. This is it. This is the inside. There's the back and the front. So I'll keep this aside, and I'll try to form the rose that will be here. I'll place the ropes on top here. So let's keep this aside and do our rose. So this is what I have for the rose. Though I wanted a bigger rose, I wanted to use about 90 inches. I wanted it big, but my Asooke was short because I've used it before. There's the remaining one, so I had to join it. So in case if you're faced with such, don't bother, you just go ahead and join it together. This, I joined it here. So but you can make your rose the size you want. You can use 60 inches, 70, 80, 90, even 100, depending on the size of the rose you want. But ideal rose for this turban is between 60 to 90 inches. So I'll keep on going this way. You see it's forming the shape we want, just like this. The two is what you're holding, like this. Take your time, you don't need to rush. Take your time in doing this. You continue like this till you get to the end of this Asooke. I'm doing it so that you understand it. That's why I'm taking my time. It's just something simple. It's something you can do. Don't rush it. Take your time, because depending on how many inches you're using, since this is 90 is long, so you can decide to use 60, as if you don't want the rows to be big. If you want it small, moderate, large, go ahead and do it. It's your choice. Remember I said earlier that this Asooke is soft, it's not hard, so that's why you see the cap. After we finish doing the cap, is not that firm, so you use whatever you want for this. You can as well use your material, your print, your Ankara print for it. So you continue this way. Take your time. Remember, don't rush. You don't need to rush on this. Take your time to achieve this. Like this. Continue till you get to the end. So at this point, remember when we started, we used a white marker to mark the line. So the same thing here. Once you get here, you come this way. This is where you end it. So and that's the same thing I will do now. Like this. Here I am. So I'll find my way down going this way with the marker with the white marker, I'm just going through the line where we marked. So here, like this, once you get here, you have to form your gather by dragging your rope like this. And at this point, I'm going to make a loop and I will tie it. So at this point, I'll make a loop. I'll pass my needle through and tie. I'll do this 3 times because I'm not taking chances. You form a loop and you pass your needle through. So this is it now. And I'll use my scissors to cut it. And I'll still tie it again. Like this. And I'll cut out the excess. So this is it. Here you go. This is the result. So at this point, the next thing we'll do, we'll take our thread and needle. You tie it after fixing the thread on your needle. At this time, we're going to start forming the rows. So after fixing my thread on this needle, it's time for us to start making the rows. I'll pass my needle from here. I'll pass it back. So now start making the rows like this. As a way of securing it, as you fold it, you use the needle to secure it so that it will not pull after you must have finished forming your rows. It will not pull out like this. Just take your time, be patient, no rushing. Like this. Just take your time gradually. Yeah, at this point, remember it will be hard to pass your needle through because you've made gather on it. It will not be as easy as you think. To this part, this is the rows. And the back, you just find the way, make a loop and tie it. That's all. And if you think it's not firm enough, you can use a glue. You can use glue to support it. Just do that. All we need you to do is just to do something that you will enjoy so that it will not pull out. So in your loop and tying, you just have to tie it before cutting out the excess like this. I'll tie this 3 times and I'll cut out the excess. So you see, this is our rows is firm, and this is so lovely. I love this, the way it is. This is it. All right, so we'll move on to the next stage. That's attaching our rose to the cap. So at this point, this is the cap, the one we made, and this is the rose. And my needle and thread, see, I'm coming out. The needle is from, I pass it from the underneath the cap, and this is my thread and needle. So at this point, you have to place it like this, your rose on it like this, then you tack it. So at this point, I'm going to tack it round to this, and when I do this, and I'll show you how it is, how it looks like. So go ahead and tack yours, place it in a way you want it, just like this. Remember, this is the where we have our velcro. This is it. After you finish tacking it, you have something like this. But take note, as you're tacking, make sure you don't put it on top. It has to lap on this. So like this, you open it, this is the inside. Then when you close it, this is it, so that it will come front when you put it on like this. This is it. So after you finish tacking it, then you tie it inside. This is the inside. You cut off this thread and you tie it. Just as usual. So I'm going to show you how it will look like when you wear it. So here is the finished result. If you wear it, this is exactly how it will look like. And go ahead, though if you use a plain material, it will come out better, but this is a multiple color. I decided to use this because this is the one available now. So go ahead and make yours. If you have any question concern, don't forget to ask, and don't forget also to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Scissor Craft. Also follow me visit my page on Facebook at Scissor Craft, and also follow me on YouTube, and like my videos, share them and comment, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like this video. So this is it. Go ahead and make yours, feel free. So see you next time. Bye.